What if the mirror you looked into one morning showed a stranger staring back at you? What if the body you once trusted suddenly became your greatest challenge? Today we are stepping into the lives of extraordinary people who refuse to let pain scars or difference define their worth. They are not here to ask for pity, they are here to show the world what real strength looks like. Every story you are about to witness carries a powerful lesson about courage, self-love, and survival. Stay with us until the end, because these warriors may change the way you see beauty forever. And if their journeys move you, leave a comment, hit subscribe, and help spread their light even further. Katherine Higgel, a once shy young woman living with Down syndrome, surprised her family when she returned home one day and announced that she wanted to become a cheerleader. Known by the nickname AC, she had already challenged expectations by competing in high school tennis, despite often saying she disliked being in front of crowds. Now at age 20, the young woman from Indianapolis, Indiana, has taken an enormous step in overcoming her fear of large audiences. Her family believes she became the first college cheerleader with an intellectual disability, opening doors of possibility for many others. Instead of enjoying the carefree running and jumping of childhood, Ellie-May Challis was pushed into a devastating medical battle when a severe case of meningitis led to the loss of all 4 of her limbs when she was only 16 months old. It was a life-altering illness that forced a child too young to fully understand the world to begin learning how to face extraordinary physical challenges. What remained after the disease was not only pain and recovery, but a future many might have wrongly assumed would be limited by dependence and isolation. Yet from those harshest limitations, Ellie-May discovered a place of freedom beneath the water where prosthetic limbs were set aside and determination took over. Through relentless training and remarkable discipline, she rose to become the youngest swimmer ever selected for the United Kingdom team at the Tokyo Paralympic Games. Her journey is a powerful reminder that greatness does not belong only to those with conventional bodies, but to those who transform challenge into momentum and rise high enough to earn the world's respect. Accepting a difficult reality from birth, Jonno Lancaster was born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a condition that affected the development of his facial bones. The hardship did not end there, as he was placed for adoption only hours after birth when his biological parents felt unable to cope with his appearance. Yet that early rejection could not extinguish Jonno Lancaster's powerful will to live, and he transformed years of judgment and discrimination into the strength to rise above adversity. A life-changing turning point came when Jonno Lancaster stopped running from his reflection and chose to embrace the form life had given him. Rather than remaining trapped in pain, he became a tireless advocate, traveling across the world to meet and support children living with the same rare condition. Through those journeys, Jonno turned his experiences into emotional healing, helping young people understand that appearance can never define their true worth or future potential. Today, the name Jonno Lancaster has become a symbol of courage and self-acceptance. By sharing his story across digital platforms and public stages, he proves that the wounds of past rejection can become the foundation for a confident and meaningful future. Jonno has not only transformed his own life, but also ignited hope for millions, reminding the world that every human being is a unique masterpiece worthy of love and respect. In the blink of an eye, the healthy life of infant Harmonie-Rose Allen was transformed into a desperate fight for survival when meningococcal meningitis struck with devastating speed. This was far more than an ordinary medical emergency. It became a battle to save her life at any cost. Doctors were forced to make the heartbreaking decision to amputate all 4 limbs and part of her nose while she was only a few months old. The cruelty of the illness changed her physical future forever, placing her on a path of recovery that would challenge even the strongest spirit. Yet instead of being defined by tragedy, Harmonie-Rose chose to grow alongside modern technology, turning carbon fiber prosthetic legs into symbols of courage and freedom. Watching her master advanced prosthetics is more than a lesson in adaptation, it is a powerful example of determination in motion. Every step she takes represents not only physical effort but triumph over pain, fear, and the hardest memories of her early life. She learned to move balance and navigate the world with remarkable skill, proving that when innovation meets courage, human potential can rise beyond expectation. Whether participating in long-distance events or stepping confidently into professional photo shoots, Harmonie-Rose Allen continues to challenge outdated ideas of symmetry, beauty, and limitation. Her bright smile replaces pity with admiration and transforms visible difference into a celebration of life. By proudly sharing her image with the world, she is helping re-educate society, proving that true beauty is never found in physical perfection, but in the confidence to stand tall and live authentically exactly as you are. Harmonie-Rose Allen's extraordinary journey is a powerful lesson in valuing every moment of life. It reminds us that while fate may alter the body, it can never imprison a spirit determined to shine. Her story stands as enduring proof that the greatest barriers are often not physical, but the limits created by fear and hopelessness. When a person dares to meet adversity with courage and a smile, the world cannot help but admire the strength of an unbreakable will. This world may be built around average height, but Terra Jolé has shown that true stature is never measured in centimeters. Standing under 4 feet tall due to achondroplasia, she has transformed physical barriers and curious stares into a stage of confidence all her own. Her story is far more than one about height. It is a journey of breaking prejudice and affirming that every individual carries a unique value that no measurement can define. Stepping into the fiercely competitive world of reality television, Terra Jolé chose not to hide. Instead, she confidently became one of the standout personalities on shows such as Little Women, LA. She used the media spotlight to reveal the everyday realities of the Little People community, a world filled with practical challenges but also rich with ambition, humor, love, and determination. Every episode she appeared in became more than entertainment. It offered viewers a deeper understanding of identity resilience and the power of owning one's story. Terra's courage reached another level when she stepped onto the stage of Dancing with the Stars, where each routine demanded discipline, endurance, and the ability to work with the limits of her own skeletal structure. The sweat poured out during rehearsals, while her radiant smile during elegant spins and bold performances sent a clear message. When we stop blaming fate and start believing in ourselves, extraordinary things can happen. She showed that true strength is not measured by height or muscle, but by a spirit that refuses to bow before prejudice. Today, as a passionate advocate and public voice, Terra Jolé continues working to reshape how millions view beauty, ability, and worth. The legacy she leaves is not only memorable television moments, but a lasting belief for anyone facing insecurity or social barriers. Her journey reminds the world of a simple truth: you may begin life in a small frame, but you still have every right to build a grand presence through courage, confidence, and heart. Born with an astonishing medical rarity, Lizzie Velasquez lives with a syndrome that prevents her body from storing fat in the typical way. Because of this exceptionally uncommon condition, she is needed to consume thousands of calories each day while her weight remained extremely low. That physical fragility became the starting point of an extraordinary life story where every challenge she faced was answered not with surrender but with resilience, purpose, and the determination to thrive against expectation. The darkest moment came when Lizzie Velasquez unexpectedly discovered herself cruelly labeled as the world's ugliest woman on a major social media platform. Millions of views and waves of hurtful comments attempted to bury her in humiliation and despair. Yet instead of collapsing under that cruelty, she chose to stand firm in the center of the storm, transforming deep personal pain into a force for good that would inspire countless young people facing rejection and insecurity. Far beyond the role of a victim, Lizzie Velasquez rose to become an internationally respected speaker, author, and advocate. She used her platform to support anti-bullying efforts in the United States, helping encourage stronger protections for children and students facing harassment. Her intelligence, courage, and compassion have helped shift public conversations toward empathy, dignity, and respect for human differences. Lizzie Velasquez's legacy is a timeless story of self-worth, proving that happiness often begins when we dare to love ourselves as we are. She has shown that when the human spirit is tested by hardship, it can emerge brighter than ever and become a guiding light for others lost in insecurity. Her journey is not only a lesson in resilience, but also a priceless reminder that true value is found deep within the heart of every person. Living with neurofibromatosis, Khadija Khatoon faced a harsh reality as growths on her face gradually changed her appearance and covered many of her facial features from a very young age. Instead of experiencing the world in ordinary ways, this woman from India learned to navigate life through resilience, intuition, and a deep inner strength. Severe physical challenges could not silence a heart determined to live fully and be recognized with the same dignity as anyone else in society. Rising above the difficult barriers of daily life, Khadija Khatoon chose calmness and perseverance as her response to curious stares and discrimination. She has never seen herself as a victim of fate, but as a symbol of extraordinary endurance whose story has moved charitable organizations around the world to offer support. Khadija Khatoon proves that even when illness changes outward appearance, the light of kindness remains powerful enough to shine brightly and unite compassionate hearts across the globe. Their stories remind us that strength is not measured by a perfect body, but by a heart that refuses to surrender. Never allow cruel words, scars, or differences to make you feel less worthy. Your body carries your battles, your pain holds your lessons, and your courage is what makes you truly beautiful. Real beauty begins the moment you choose to stand tall despite everything trying to break you. Thank you for watching until the end. If these stories touched your heart, please hit like and share this video with someone who needs hope today. Let's build a world with more compassion, respect, and kindness. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories. See you in the next video. Peace.